First time you've donated. I appreciate that a lot. And I'm excited for this final game now. Shmolagin here in the red again. It is 2-2 right now. And then Kong in the blue. We have Arabia again, but this time we have a Britain's War. So this is going to be pretty cool. Now, Shmolagin. Oh, find your sheep, please. Okay, thank God he found a sheep, because I didn't say anything about rehosts and stuff before these 5 games. So, oh, bets. I'm sorry, noobs. I'm sorry. Oh, did I just call you noobs? Ah! Troll! Ah! I'll give you 4 minutes. Okay, yeah, I didn't say anything about rehosts, so I was hoping you could find a sheep. Okay, so... Ah! Did I cancel the other bets? Maybe I canceled the other bets. I think my stream's down. Or, like, really buffering for you guys. I may have canceled the other bets. I'm sorry, guys. It was a misclick. Of course, every time I make a joke about you guys, it ends up being on me in the end. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do now. There's nothing I can do. You're gonna be angry, but we have to talk about the game now. Mistakes happen, guys. We're all human. We're all human. Anyway, gold to the right side for Shmolagin. He's sticking to this wood line for now, it seems. His board's behind there, which would be really annoying for him. And then another gold back there as well. Wow. So, all 3 golds over here. That one he can't access. I have not seen that before. That's a pretty obvious bug. Shmolagin with a rough start here, though. He had 1 idol on this wood line, and the sheep was not close to the TC. He's going to bring in this board. He does have 3 deer. Techno Viking, thank you, dude. And all the wood lines on the front are measly. Okay, so let's take a look at Kong's base. I'm trying to regain my bearings. He's got a lure and deer. We've seen that before. He does have a gold in the back. Lots of hills for him. A woodline on the right if he needs it. Woodline on the left as well, which he's already taking. There's a stone, but in a Britain's War, I can't help but feel that the hills are not going to be good for him if Shmolagin gets over here. We're going to see a lot of archers. He already got loom because that one board was on that hill far away, and he'll probably be glad he got loom for this one. Anyway, so about the bets on this game. Again, sorry about the last one. You have 2 minutes to place your bet. Everybody got refunded in the end, but everybody who was going to win is pretty pissed off right now. So I'm sorry about that. But unfortunately, once I like canceled like that, I can't do anything. I thought that I had already done a payout for it. But yeah, again, guys, this is to promote the No Wall mod tournament. So they cannot build walls. It is called No Wall Brawl. And if you want more info on that, feel like signing up or looking forward to it, type !NWB. And that will give you the info. Also, there's a PayPal link available if you want to donate towards the prize pool. I will be casting the event, so I'm excited for that. I'd really like to see these guys sign up so we can see how they fare against maybe some weaker or stronger players later on. But it looks like for the, let's see, first time we're going to see a Drush? Did we see a Drush in these games? I don't think we've seen a Drush yet. I think we're going to see a Drush for the first time. We have Militia coming out, so that's just confirmed. And Drush into Archers, Crossbows later on. Probably the choice. Meanwhile, Shmolagin, he is not Drushing, which means that... Well, I assume he's going to go Flush or Man-at-Arms later on.
Ready. Mandatum, greeting, yay, mandat, ready.
Ready, he's ready. He's ready to fight. I was waiting for the ready noise to come back. Alright, so we're going to see an up quickly from Shmolagin. He didn't get any of his deer. Kong has a slightly better... Oh my gosh, not again. Shmolagin almost lost another scout. Kong again with the stronger economy and luring in the deer. He likes to do that. Shmolagin on the way up. I can't believe that Shmolagin almost lost another scout to TC. So where's that Drush at? And Drush is out here. And the problem with Kong luring in his deer like this so late is that though these militia are ready, he has not scouted where Shmolagin is. So let's see. I'm going to pretend I don't know where Shmolagin's TC is. If he sees the cliffs here, he's going to think to the left or the right. Now he's going to run into a wolf. Ideally, the Drush would have gone straight there. And even when he gets to the left-hand side, he's not going to find anything important. Oh, he's going to the left! This is what blind drushing does. Never do it to yourself. He'll see a stone, though, and then he'll immediately go to the right, because he knows someone's close by. Barracks for Shmolagin. That should still go up, even though it's very close to these units. What is Kong doing back at home? Kong not going to gold. So the Drush is going to need to buy him some time. If you're new to the game or newer to the game, you're wondering what this Drush does because it's just 3 weak units. It's basically to delay economy. Kong knows there's the TC there now. Just because he sees the small trees and the houses, he can assume. And now he's going to delay as much as possible. Shmolagin obviously going for an attack, but just trying to mess with the economy. And economy has been a big focus the last couple games. The Drush does not need to kill anything, just delay. And so far, it's working wonderfully. In fact, that one villager is trapped. Say goodbye, my friend. You've been wrecked. The Drush is paid off. Now, oh, not good to lose the scout. Also not good to still be fighting here. I would run away. But can he get another villager? He has to get that villager too. Oh, it's so close. 4 HP. 1 HP. Oh man, that photo finish though. 2 villagers down for Shmolagin. A ton of idle time. That's the perfect Drush. And I can't believe that was so close. That militia applying the finishing touch right before he went down. Well, Kong is on the way up to the feudal age now, and he's completely safe back at home. I assume he's going to go 2 ranges and go archers. But you can just see what this did. Oh, scouts from Shmolagin? Ooh, yeah, this is going to be rough. The problem with scouts is, like, Britain archers produce faster, so, you know, scouts have to have a really good early engagement, and then you transition to archers. With other civs, like, I don't know, Huns, Mongols, could be anybody. But yeah, this has been really, really bad. Now, these 2 villagers are not going to build something. I'm guessing he sees that wood line. He's scouting now. I'm guessing he wants a tower. So if you know you're behind like this, you usually do something that is a little bit iffy. And I think that's what we're seeing from Shmolagin right now. Like, 2 villagers forward is not necessary at the moment. But he's going to do it. He knows Kong doesn't have a scout. However, Kong just put an outpost there, which will allow him to see if army's coming in, but he won't be able to see the top of that wood line. Was that idle time was worth the cost of those units? Well, okay, so it's not just about cost. So Shmolagin had a lot of idle time caused. Like, that was really successful for Kong. He also lost 2 units, which is huge. But at the same time, Kong had working villagers back at home, and he was creating more of them, because he's in the Dark Age, so he hadn't idled his TC to go to feudal. So he has a much stronger economy. Needs a little bit of time to make archers, but archers even going to help his economy even more, because he's not using food to create these guys, while the scouts for Shmolagin actually going to find a vill pick. That's food, so that's going to slow down his castle age time then. Okay, so looks like an archer. Oh, it survived somehow. And yeah, these scouts shouldn't be able to do much. They'll attack these archers, but the spear's there. Really good move to bring out a spear. Kong just needs to mass his archers and pretty much could defend from this position, I think. And he's gonna try and house wall this, I imagine, but you can't do that if Shmolagin's building a tower. What? Why would Shmolagin... Oh, you know what? Check this out. Shmolagin saw the tree chopped? Maybe he thinks that Kong is going to go out there for wood? That is one of the weirdest towers I've seen. I assumed he was going to tower this area. And now Kong is trying to house wall this. And he's gonna see the tower going up and he could lose the villager. But why tower there? That's so weird. This villager trying to go back to work. Will the scout finish him off? Yep. That should be it. One more shot. I'm not sure why he went back, but he's a bold man. At this point, Cong is probably freaking out. Like, okay, he has units over there. Like, what's going on? But, you know, in reality, he's fine. Tower from Shmolagin, again, pretty questionable. Trying to protect the woodline and the gold, I suppose. Going to gold now. And, oh, he's building 2 ranges over here. Okay, so he's going forward range. So this is different. I don't think we would see this at this point in the game if we're looking at 2K players who never make mistakes. So this is very different, but very ballsy at the same time. I mean, this tower, again, accomplishes nothing but stopping that wall and that house from being made. So wasting a little bit of wood. And I guess if Shmolagin starts with skirmishers, he'll be okay. He's not still creating scouts, is he? Oh, is he going to find another Vil pick? Oh, another very close fight. But no. I think Shmolagin should start creating skirmishers now because he doesn't have the gold. But this is the problem with forward buildings like this. Well, first of all, now Cong is going to know what's up because there's an archer attacking his house. But second of all, if these archers go across, which they will for Cong, there's going to be no form of defense for Shmolagin except for towers, I guess. So he's leaving himself really exposed, and Kong's economy is looking better. He has more food, and he has more archers. So, I mean, all around, he's in a better position right now. But, yeah, this is game 5, and been pretty good games, pretty different games. And thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being here today. Thank you for the subs, donations, kind words, all that stuff. And, yeah, I mean, I know it is something I say a lot, but I mean it every time. But I don't think Shmolagin's going to be able to do anything. There's a tower on the right side from Cong. You can toss 5 villagers in there, start attacking these archers. It is interesting that Cong hasn't sent army over there. He's just relying on the tower. But we'll see if I'm right about this. Dave and I talked a lot about this in Masters of Arabia, which is not on my YouTube because we were casting for Boobly at the time. I mean, when players would go forward, the minute they lose their forward, they tend to struggle. And yep, look at this. I mean, he doesn't react in time, and all these villagers are going to either die or, yeah, run away. But that's going to be 2 dead at least, right? 3. Yeah, really bad for Shmolagin at the moment. He has an army over here, but it's not enough. Cong may not have realized that there were archers there. He hasn't sent anything. He just knows there's a random tower and that wood's being chopped, maybe. But archers over here from Cong, and this is going to be devastating for Shmolagin. You can see he's just trying to force that tower, but even if he gets the tower up, only 5 villagers can fit in there. They're all fighting over their spots, and unfortunately she lost the fight. She's been kicked out. And she's dead now. Yeah, I don't agree with the tower defense. And Shmolagin actually ran his units around here. Just wasteful in my opinion. And the Castle Age upgrade did come in for Cong. And the Castle Age separates these players in another huge way, because Britons get that extra range in the Castle Age. And the upgrades are going to be available to him as well. So it's not just like your standard crossbow versus archer. You're actually getting more range in this situation if you're Cong in the Castle Age. So he has good positioning at Shmolagin's base. Shmolagin trying to save up resources, just not going for a blacksmith. But still, I mean, blacksmith is not going to save him. This tower is going to go up, and I think that'll keep Cong safe for now. No fletching, so. And I just see this being very difficult for Shmolagin. He had some miraculous comebacks. He's losing another villager, maybe one more. I don't see how he can come back from this one.
Ready.
Unless Cong wastes all his units. But I would just sit underneath that tower. Yeah, why not? There's no archers coming out from Shmolagin. Oh, check this out. Shmolagin's sitting underneath this tower. Well, I mean, there's a hill there, so he has to be careful, but he's actually going to kill the archer. If he attacks! Dude! Don't lose these villagers, they're all weak. We have 1 on 13, 1 on 10, 1 on 7 HP, yep. No kills for that archer. More archers coming in now for Kong. He's all over Shmolagin. The towers are going to kill those archers, but we are going to see crossbow, I imagine. And you can see Shmolagin was trying to go for a market. It didn't happen, but he's on his way to the castle age. Shmolagin will rise again. Well, the interesting thing is, I guess Kong is just now finding out about his little base over here. Actually, he hasn't. But Shmolagin does have enough resources to make a lot of archers, but he's not doing that. And Kong has thrown a lot of units away. Okay. Now Kong knows the archery ranges are there, but I mean, these crossbows going to die if they stay there. And the units over here... Well, a lot of units died in that position. A panic market from Shmolagin to buy resources. I don't know. It is possible. We've seen a lot of forgiving decisions from these guys. But another tower now from Shmolagin. I mean, 8 range when these crossbows have Bodkin arrow. That's not going to be easy. And a very good decision now to send the villager forward for Kong. Let's go with some Mangonels as well. Archer's coming out for Shmolagin, so he is thinking about pressuring this side. Imagine if he survives, and he can get crossbows raiding this gold. That'd be great for him. But a TC already for Kong, Britain and their cheap TCs is just perfect. And everything that Shmolagin... He still didn't get the blacksmith up, so he's just not going for a blacksmith. Everything he's doing seems panicked. Hitting imp for Shmolagin is Popeye's spinach. Yeah, pretty much, man. But when you have 10 villagers build a blacksmith and you're just now getting that feudal age upgrade and you hit the castle age and your opponent has a siege workshop on the front with crossbows, yeah, not good. And this tower actually can't range these crossbows yet. So I think, yep, that one tower is going to go down. In come the crossbows. This has to be game. It has to be game. I don't know. Shmolagin has a plan. Let's trust him. Only 1 TC. Gonna be up against a Mangonel shortly. He does have a lot of towers there. More villagers scrambling into towers. Meanwhile, the archers are over here for Shmolagin. He does not have Bodkin arrow or crossbow, which is the upgrade he would want in the castle age. However, he is doing some damage here. But I expect Kong to be able to address this with crossbows. And he has the TC pumping, villagers going forward. Build, oh, a really weird town center, but hey, it's a town center. Oh, and actually battering rams. I was expecting Mangonels, but battering rams, not a bad decision. Crossbows can sit underneath the towers, maybe. These battering rams can take them out. The villagers, I mean, all idled here for Shmolagin. This is nasty. Oh, jeez. Oh. Has this been cleaned up? It looks like it has been cleaned up. Those villagers will go back to work soon, I imagine. Okay, here comes the battering ram charge. Not gonna happen, man. The crossbows are gonna kill everything. Shmolagin's now down to 27 villagers? 26? 25? Verse 53. But he believes, and you know what? I admire that. Sometimes I don't have belief like Shmolagin, and I'll remember this at a later date when I'm having a rough day. He still doesn't have... Okay, he does have Bodkin arrow on his archers at least. Oh man, I got excited. I was like, a TC, yes! He's gonna have more eco. No, it's a siege workshop. Oh jeez. It's not gonna do anything for him. The crossbows can stop it. Still being pushed away over here. Huge score difference. 50 more population for Kong. Well in the lead. Castle drop? No, I don't think so. Kong is not collecting any stone. He's just building up his eco, man. I mean, this can't do anything to him now. He's just gonna pressure this gold. Shmolagin can't even afford a Mangonel. There we go. But when he has so little farms, it's gonna be hard for him to reboom, especially because he's down. But everybody's rooting for Shmolagin because he's a stream regular. Congus as well, but I don't think he's as vocal in the chat. But you guys have probably seen him play me before. If Blue didn't just throw his units away all the time, he'd be so much better. Well, the reason I think he throws his units away is because he focuses on his economy a lot, and we saw that before. Shmolagin is a completely different style. It seems like he's a little bit more aggressive with maybe 1 or 2 TCs, and he can win that way, but Kong, he figures, okay, I'm gonna lose a couple crossbows here when I look away, because, you know, you're multitasking, you know, looking around, but I'm gonna have a strong eco to be able to replenish that, and it has worked for him here, for sure. The Drush was a great move, killed 2 villagers, idled Shmolagin's eco, and his economy's miles ahead right now. But again, why go battering ram? Why not go Mangonel? This is really peculiar. And the battering rams would work, but Shmolagin's just going to defend with Mangonels. He's repairing the rams. I just don't get the ram decision. I rarely see rams here. Oh, there we go. Paulette and Paulette Jr. going down over here. Another Mangonel. Oh! Nope, didn't happen. He attacked the left side of that group. We could have witnessed a lot of dead crossbows. Sneaky TC for Shmolagin. He's still 40 vills down, and he has no military except for Mangonels. But you know what? He could get some big shots here. It could happen. Believe. He has to repair the siege workshop so he can make another Mangonel. Believe, guys! Guile says no Mangonel because of all the towers. Well, a couple Mangonels could have done it, though. That's the thing. Siege workshop's going to go down, but at least another Mangonel came out. Or is it going to go down? Kong's going to try and micro. Oh, geez. He's dicing with death here. He's running in really close to this one. But siege workshop's down. It was really bad for Shmolagin. He does have 2 towers with villagers in it. And TC there. 1 for 1 here. Oh, wow. Kong microing through the pond. Keep in mind... Oh, I jinxed him. Keep in mind the crossbows have 8 range, the Mangonels have 7. So you could actually take down these Mangonels if you pay attention. Scale barding from Kong. I think he's just going to add in knights then. And finish the job. I mean... We saw this before in the Korean War, though. I think the difference is too great. Knights will take up the Mangonels, and then there's nothing that Shmolagin can do to defend. But he's pulling back, which is a wise move. I love the fact that he's repairing his rams. But the villa difference is too great. The resources for Kong. I mean, look at the difference here. Actually, I'll show you in the bottom left. Wasn't there a way to show you what they have currently? Oh yeah, that's it. Look at the food difference, the wood difference, the gold difference. We could see the Imperial Age upgrade. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe go light cab if you're Kong and not waste the gold. But he's in such a good position he can afford to do that now. He does know there's a TC there. But honestly, if I were Kong, I would just fall back, not even go knights. Maybe make a couple of them with no upgrades, but I would just go to imp. Oh, Comcast, don't do this to me. Comcast, Comcast, Comcast. Okay, I think we survived. I think we survived the throttle. Yeah, it does kind of bother me. He has all these knights queued up in his stables, and he could just cancel them and go up to the Imperial Age. But this is his style. This is what he likes to do. Shmolagin. Can he take out 2 Mangonels? Nope, only 1 so far. Crossbow's going in. This is where Shmolagin wants to be with that Mangonel. It's a lot of crossbows. Okay, does Kong see that? Ooh, he does. He's just gonna run away and send in the Knights, I imagine. Shmolagin hasn't seen that surprise yet, so Knights would be perfect here. Is this a new version of AoE 2 on Steam or the old original version? This is Voodly, which is AOC, so yeah, it's the original version. But all expansion civs except for the Rajas can be played on Voodly if you buy it on Steam and then do the patch that you can find if you type !Voodly. And man, so many Knights from Kong, this is nuts. The Raja civs will be available in like 2 months or something on Voodly once the user patches updated, so that'll be pretty sweet. Even though it's Britain Knights, they're going to be fully upgraded. This is really unique. You don't often see this. And he should be able to kill Shmolagin. I imagine so. Shmolagin only has Mangonels. He has 4 of them back there, which is nutso. That's my word of the day, nuts. But yeah, I mean, Mangonel's going to go down, another Mangonel coming out, and I think this is the attack we've been waiting for. The Knights do have +2 defense, so they will be able to kill those Mangonels. And, yep, that one's not going to last long either. This should be the end for Shmolagin. Is that Mangonel going to survive? Probably not. Will the towers and TCs go down? I'm thinking so. And the vill count just paying off for Kong in a big way. All these villagers going down for Shmolagin now. The TC will go down next. This has got to be the end. How does Fred plan on winning this? Well, it's hard. It's really hard when you're a player because sometimes you think that you can do like one particular thing and win. And he was thinking about the Mangonels. And he was thinking, you know what, if I kill his crossbows, then I can hold on. But once the Knights came out, that was perfect. And there's the GG from Shmolagin. Great games. So that's my guess. I think that Shmolagin was thinking, I know I'm behind, but he does have a lot of his crossbows and Mangonels here. If I make a lot of Mangonels, because he had 6, and I kill his army, then I'm in a better position. But once the Knights came out, then not happening. So, guys, a great set of games there to promote this tournament. Again, it's No Wall Brawl. Type !NWB and !NWB donate if you want to add to the prize pool, but they'll give you all that info. Also, you can sign up too. I know that you might be thinking, okay, I'm not as good as these guys or even the players who have signed up before, but think about signing up to tournaments and just giving it a shot. As long as you won't let it like frustrate you or anything like that, you know? Because, you know, everybody loses. Everybody hurt. Anyway. Yeah, good games, and obviously with no walls, it does promote this aggression, different maps as well, and there's a larger map pool that will be available in the tournament. I actually, that entire time, I didn't see this over here. Am I that bad a caster? I didn't even look over here. There's, you know, a 4th tower on the way and 3 Mangonels attacking that TC, and I didn't even know. I suck. Look at the achievements, and then we'll give you your precious payout, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so there's the units killed and units lost, buildings raised, buildings lost, all the important stuff. The largest army tells the tale, and that's all because of this right here, the economy. That is some bad casting if you missed that. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I'll hold myself accountable, don't worry. But anyhow, society stats and everything. Well played, Cong and Shmolagin.